Welcome to That Energy Witch, where transformation begins.
Hey beauties, this video is going to be a really simple video on the basic EFT tapping protocol. So a protocol is in EFT is what is the sequence, so top to bottom. Now, what I'm going to really suggest to you is to be really relaxed about this. If it's your first experience of the tapping modalities, relax into it. If you are very skilled, have a go at just refreshing and coming back to center and feeling the energy of the tapping points as you work through them. Now, what I'm going to suggest and what I'll work through with you is something really simple, and I think I'll just use love. So, tapping for love. For some of us, that might feel beautiful and uplifting, and others, it might tweak something or trigger something on the way through. Just sit with it. You're not solving or healing or changing a lifetime of belief systems right now in this one particular tapping session. What the purpose of this session is to very safely and easily give you the experience and the knowledge of the different tapping points. And I'm even going to suggest that you get a couple of hours to tapping under your belt, just tapping randomly, giving yourself what I call potions, which is like a little energy shot at different times through the day. And you're just going to grab a positive out for that. So you might go to your potion cupboard and decide you want unicorn sparkles and just tap the energy of that. Like, let's not overthink this, and let's not try and be all clinical and professional and whatever about it. You're just going to start doing the tapping, and the more skilled you are and the more confident you are in that, the deeper your evolution experience is going to be, whether that's coming to me as a client or whether working on your own stuff in your own space. So let's just do a wriggle. I like to move my body. What we're feeling is energy. So we're really tuning into what can be called the felt sense. So they're those little micro sensations, or they may feel actually heavier. It's a beautiful way for you to start to experience and feel energy and feel what it feels for you. My experience of it is going to be different to yours, and neither is right or wrong. It's just we're individuals, and we always will be. So let's experience hands on heart. So where the EFT protocol that I tend to use more is starting position as hands on heart. So we place our hands on heart, whichever way feels comfortable to you. Again, not overthinking it. It's just put your hands up. Where am I? I live here. Hand, hand, or hand, hand. And take a couple of nice deep breaths. And as you're doing that, just notice and perhaps mentally check in with what sensations might be happening under your hands. Is there a buzzing? Is there a heaviness, a lightness? Is it moving up your throat? Are you feeling bubbling in your tummy? Do you feel like you want to burp? Do you feel like you want to yawn? What's happening for you when you place your hands on your heart and just feel? So in this space now, we're just going to bring in the energy of love. So whatever love feels for you, it could be love of a person, or if that's too much, maybe the love of a beloved pet, or your most favourite sunrise or sunset or beach scene or mountain or ocean. Wherever you feel alive, just tap into the energy of that. And take some nice breaths, feeling that. And feeling, again, those sensations. Where are they? Where are they showing up in your body? It may not even be under your hands. It may be in your shoulders, it may be in your bottom, it may be in your yoni. Just feel the energy for love. And then tapping gently. I generally use 2 fingers, and you can either tap or you can hold, or you can tap and hold. There's again, I think the thing I really want to emphasize for you is there is no right or wrong. There is not, or there should not be, the EFT police out there who are going to come knocking on your door and say you're doing this wrong. You're tapping on meridian systems, you're using your own energy to shift other energy through. And as you hang around me for more and more time, you'll realize that, as I believe, you don't even have to tap to move the energy. That tapping is a very tactile, beautiful way to get started. And some people choose to stay tapping, which is perfect as well. Again, hands on heart start, crown. And just bringing in love, feeling love, and notice as you're tapping any sensations that you might feel in your body. We're looking for the felt sense, the little or large experiences that are physical experiences, which is emotions or energy in motion. Eyebrows, same deal. Just notice what's showing up for you. Generally here I come for 2 hands. That's just my tidiness or OCD or whatever you want to call it. I like to have 2 hands here. You could do 1 hand. It doesn't even matter. For balance, I like to use 2. Under eyes. Again, love. And some deep breaths and notice what's happening. Notice any sensations that are coming up for you. Top lip. Again, love. Bottom lip. I've gone back to 1 hand here because that feels right for me. And I put my other hand on my heart. Whatever works for you. Collarbone. So this point, and actually if you rub there, it might feel a little bit tender. So you can either massage and rub or tap. Collarbone point, love. Some people do an underarm, so it's a little bit like the chicken dance. So I'm tapping probably for women on your bra line, sort of level with your nipple for men. And that's just tapping. Or you could skip this point and go straight to the hand points. Love. Thumbnails. So where your thumb, you know these nasty little bits you get in winter. I've got some coming up from dry skin. So where those little bits are there. So thumb, index finger, middle finger. And I'm going through the points fairly quickly because I'm teaching you the points. But at each point, stop, pause, and feel love. Ring finger, little finger, and what we call the karate chop point, which you can either do like this or like this, whatever works for you, or like this. It's really however that lights you up. And then you can either go through another tapping round, or you can finish hands on heart and take a couple of deep breaths. So they're the tapping points, and I will do another info video. I think I've got one on my computer that I'll upload to explain what each of the points mean, and you can get quite involved in the whole meridian points and what they mean in Chinese acupuncture, and get quite deep with, oh well, if I'm tapping here I'm releasing this. But I tend to just go, you know what, I'm tapping because it's helping my energy body release energy and move it through my energy system, which can then invigorate and vitalize me. So that's how the tapping protocol works. So a couple of my video dropped out on me. So let's go over the overview of what you've learnt in this short video. So it's an introduction to EFT for beginners. You've learnt the protocol, which is the top to bottom tapping system. Hopefully you've learnt that you can tap or hold or move the points in whatever way you like. It's also really important to understand that it's your energy that you're working with and you're moving, and what I feel and what you feel are going to be completely different, even when you're tapping on the same meridian. Yes, there's an expectation that if you're tapping on triple warmer, for example, you will have a reduction in your fight-flight meridians and the way you're interacting, but it may not be like that. You may need to do something else, and that's okay too. It depends on where you are in your evolution of your energy body. So the tapping, just to recap, is hands on heart, crown, eyebrows, outside eye, under eye, top lip, bottom lip, collarbone, underarms if you wish, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, karate chop point. So sometimes, for example, if I'm going to a appointment and I'm feeling a little uptight about it or tense, or my energy is feeling a little bit flat, or I need a boost because I'm driving home after a big day, I might just do the hand protocol as I'm driving in the car, or I may just tap my karate chop point on the steering wheel. There is no right recipe, and I know I'm really stressing that, but I really feel strongly that you need to embrace the fact that there is no right or wrong. So again, to get your potion to use while you're practicing, and practice several times a day. The more hours you get under you with the protocol and experience the energy, the more you'll start to notice. So open your potion cupboard, grab whatever it is you feel you need in that moment. Don't overthink it. If it's stardust, or if it's love, or if it's compassion, or if it's strength, or if it's beauty, or if it's orgasm energy, or if it's sex magic, or if it's unicorn hair, if it doesn't, it's whatever you need as your recipe and your potion for that moment. So I'll see you on other videos, and hopefully that's been helpful and you can do some tapping by yourself. I'll probably just upload just a plain basic tapping video to tap along with me, and I'll keep quiet through that, or I think I've actually got some that I can upload anyway. All right, see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and join our journey to empowerment.